people might look at you and where you're from Vermont, and they might say, well, why isn't he a Bernie Sanders supporter? Are there some issues where you agree with him and not others, or do you think that his entire agenda is just basically off the mark?
No, there's a few things I actually agree with Bernie Sanders on as a libertarian conservative. His foreign policy I don't think is too strange. I think I can agree with some aspects of his foreign policy. He's for auditing the Fed, which I'm for, and he's for ending NSA spying, which I'm also for. So we do agree on some things.
Okay. If you were going to, well, let me ask it this way. To the extent that your classmates, are you a junior or a senior? Or
I'm a rising senior.
Rising senior, okay. So to the extent you talk about your position here, or just your position as a Republican, or you get asked about it, what do you say to your peers, and what kind of response do you get from them?
Yeah, well, I think it's important to have a free-flowing conversation of ideas, especially in academia in the school. So if someone asks me, I'll articulate my position, and I'll have them do the same. And I think a good, thoughtful discussion instead of insults and rhetoric is good to have, especially in a school environment.
Do you get a lot of insults though from classmates, or just sort of people making fun of you or thinking you're strange? I imagine a lot of your classmates and a lot of their parents are pretty liberal or progressive or what have you. What's the reaction from them?
Well, I have gotten some, not so great comments from some, but I think a lot of people really appreciate what I'm doing no matter what side they're on. I encourage people no matter what side they're on to get involved, and so I think they're happy that I'm doing the same.
Sure. So wearing a Ted Cruz button, he was speaking today. You're a Cruz supporter, so what do you know about his education positions and why you support them?
Right. Well, I was originally for Rand Paul after he dropped out. Ted Cruz was my natural second choice. They're not
makes sense.
They're not too far apart position-wise. As far as Ted Cruz's education plan goes, it's ending the Common Core, as you said. It's making colleges more affordable by ending regulations. I can go into strange regulations that colleges have that doesn't make any sense, that leads to increased fees. So those are his plans that I agree with education-wise.